Guys, it's John Berger, the Mailbox guy. We're getting ready to analyze a deal that I actually own that I am actually selling off. I own this with private money, but I'm going to try and sell it with seller financing. So here we go. Jason, you got some numbers there for me?
Yeah, so this is regarding a Michigan property.
Okay.
Looks like the offer that we got on it was $70,000 total.
Okay. So guys, we're going to use what we call Karls calculator, and that's with a K. Karl apostrophe S. It's free. You can get it on Apple or Google. You can do amortized, you can do interest only, you can do balloons, all kinds of stuff. All of our guys use this particular calculator, so that's a freebie for you. All right, so $70,000 offer. What kind of interest rate are they asking?
They're at a 4% interest rate.
Okay, that won't do, but okay. And how much down payment?
$7,000 down, so 10%.
And they have a balloon in there, right?
They have a 3-year balloon.
Okay, 3-year balloon. And they are wanting a certain payment.
They're wanting to be at $850 a month. PEI is what they said.
Okay, so I'm having to run this a little weird. So and this is just me doing it. I know Karls will do this real quick to you put in the payment and it'll work it backwards for you. I do a little different. So basically it's coming out to about 85 months of amortization. That gives me 852 for a payment with a 36-month balloon. What I'm doing here is I'm going to go over to Karls calculator and have a sum total here. With that, I actually have a $50,000 private money on this. This is at a lot higher interest rate, and it is on interest only. So what I'm going to try to do is structure this deal so at the end of the 3 years, my private money gets paid off, but I don't have to amortize my private money guy doing this. So here we go. By doing it at 4%, that means there's a principal balance of $63,000. There is going to be a balloon payment of $39,326, only $6,158 worth of interest. So with that, when it balloons out in 36 months, I'll get a balloon payment of $39,000. So that means I'm going to have to come out of pocket about $11,000 to pay off my private money investor. Okay. First of all, that's a great offer for somebody to come in at 4% for them. Sure hell isn't for me. Okay. We want at least going rate. So let's back out and let's say we're going to put this in at 7%. At 7%, and I'm going to turn around, I'm going to ask for a little bit more money down. I want $10,000 down instead of 7. They still want their payment at $850, so let's just play with the numbers here. Okay, so if we do on a monthly basis, so it's 91 months is what we're amortizing it with. It's 7%, still a 36-month balloon or a 3-year balloon. $10,000 down, 7% interest rate. Now if we go over to the sum totals, with that, we're going to finance them $60,000 at 7%. That means instead of $6,100 of interest, we're going to make $10,628 in interest in the 3 years. And the balloon payment is going to be $40,821. Now I got to come out of pocket about $9,500, $9,200, okay, to pay off my private money investor. I really don't like that either, but that would be doable in this situation. And the total payments after all in is going to be about $70,628 plus the $10,000 up front. So really, it's an $80,600 property. Okay, you have to realize that I bought this property. I'd have to go back and look for around $40,000. Okay, not a bad return. I've owned it for a couple of years. We've had a lease option person in there. Did very well with that. We just recently had to evict a lease option person. So we actually had 2 people in there. They both paid up to $10,000. One of them paid $15,000 in option fee. So we got that in our hip pocket. And they made monthly payments on their rent. So that went into the mailbox money. Okay. This is not a bad deal, but let's play with the numbers just a little bit further. What if we come in here and charge them 8%, because it is seller financing. That's going to change that down. Let's see if that works. Nope. So if we do about 95-month amortization, do it at 8%, $10,000 down. So here it ends up making us $12,000 in interest instead of 10, and the balloon payment's going to be 42,427. Okay, so now I got to come out of pocket, $7,500. I like that a lot better. So in 3 years, I got to come up with $7,500 once they pay me out, which I can live with that with my private money investor. They're going to be making a payment to me of $850. My private money investor, I only pay $500. Okay, and the new buyer pays taxes and insurance, and they pay for all the maintenance. So I have none of those expenses. So I'm making $350 a month positive cash flow. That's money in the hip pocket, as well as $10,000 in my pocket up front, as well as we're making $12,000 in 3 years total for interest earned. So that's another what? $4,000 a year. Okay. Not a bad situation for a property that we just don't want anything to do with anymore. The reason why is where this property is at is in Michigan. It's a specific city, Saginaw. Michigan is a landlord friendly state. However, Saginaw, the city, is not. Okay. They are very renter heavy. We own 2 properties there. Because I don't like dealing with the city and all their regulations, we're selling both of those properties off and moving it to another property. So I think we need to go back at $70,000. I'm okay with their purchase price. I think we need to go back at $10,000, and I think we need to come back at 8% and see what they say. Going rate is what, 7.25 right now to upper 6s if they qualify. On seller financing, usually you can get a higher purchase price and you can get a little bit higher interest than what's out there normal. Right now, according to Dodd-Frank, you can actually go up to almost 16%, which I don't like gouging people like that. But that is about what's out there on Dodd-Frank makes it legal. Okay, so there we go. Again, John Berger, the Mailbox guy. Let's put some money in your hip pocket. Hey guys, if you like those videos, check out our playlist. At the same time, don't forget to subscribe to our channel by clicking down here. Let's put some Mailbox money in your hip pocket.